Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh man, you ever have one of those nights? Not even one of those days. The day was pretty good, but this night has turned into a comedy of errors. All right, thank you everybody for dealing with whatever. I don't even know what the hell the problem was, but we dealt with it. Yes, and this is why everyone should join the Discord. Yes, Emperor Renard, hello. I was hoping you'd be here for this one, specifically for that. We have in Frostpunk 2 news, we finally have a date for the console release, September 18th. Very exciting stuff. We were supposed to have the console release this summer. All we got this summer was a landing page on the console stores. But today they released a trailer for the console release. So, oh man, come on. More technical issues. Let's see. YouTube's saying I have an excellent connection. Oh, well, let me make sure this is working. Let me say hi to everybody, or please say hi. Hello, me. Say hi to everybody, or please say hi. Hello, me. All right. Oh, and hello, M4DMX. Hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. They did exactly what I told you last time. They bloody chose the very end of the summer. Yeah, I don't know. I don't consider September the summer. That is technically the fall. They missed the deadline. Oh no, we're good now. Oh, a hitch for me for. Oh, I see. Okay, awesome, awesome. Yeah. So hopefully that's not what's going to happen with the two DLCs that come out. But you know, they released the Altars. They had a lot going on with the Altars. I can give them that. The Altars is a fantastic game, so maybe they were a little preoccupied, you know. It is what it is. We finally got it. Yes, that's true. Technically, the 22nd of September is the end. But, all right. So, we are back for some Friday Night Frostpunk. And tonight we're going to switch things up a little bit from what we normally do. We're not going to be doing Windswept Peaks and the and trying to get the the Beacon of Hope. Yes. So tonight we're going to use a new map. We're going to try the Fractured Gorge. Small area, geothermal deposits, but limited fuel and randomized resources. God, all the craziness of the technical stuff makes me can't even speak right now. Different setup, but not the void. So I'm in my home, just in a different part of my home. Usually the void is when I'm away from home. So maybe so some technical issues because I had to move to a different part of the apartment today, just for today. Oh, actually for Monday too. The city must not jeopardize. The city will not jeopardize. It will be good. We're going to do repopulate the Frostland, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to go for the Depleted Cores. We're going to try this one out. So basically, we're going to start with no cores, and then we have to restart this IEC core factory, and if we can do it, then we can make our own cores. Yeah, home away from home, but in the home. A home nonetheless. So, for this run, the plan for this run, we are going to lean into the Ice Bloods because the Ice Bloods, when they're happy, we get, what do they call it, lead volunteer explorations. So they're going to help with doing some Frostland exploring, so that will help us with the core factory. And then we also get the added benefit of them giving us some food if they're happy, so we're going to do that. For this one, you know, to get the Ice Bloods, we're going to need the Foragers. So like usual, we will do Foragers and Machinists. So we're going to start with Stewart, as we usually do, repopulate the Frostland a little different, and then Depleted Cores. So let's do this. Well, the proteins do heal half the sick. That's true, but first of all, we've been leaning into the proteins the last couple weeks because of Beacon of Hope. I think they're a good one to lean into for that. But I think Frostland exploration is going to be more key in this one. Beacon, I hope you get so many sick people, so the proteins are really good for that one. In a forgotten corner of the Frostland, 3 separate peoples found an unclaimed generator and made it their common home. The foragers, natural survivalists, adapted to the harsh Frostland conditions. The machinists, descendants of groups that built the initial cities and maintained their machinery. And the merchants. Okay, I think we kind of got lucky here. The merchants lean into merit. Yes, and I believe, looking at my little cheat sheet here, yes. So we have 2 factions to lean into the Icebloods. So we kind of got a lucky roll of the dice here. Traders and shopkeepers skilled in enterprise and bold ventures. For Beacon, they're the best. Now for the Depleted Cores, we need a hell of scouts. It'll be hella nice to find the scout outpost in the Frostland to get even more scouts. Yeah, we are going to need scouts upon scouts. Fractured Gorge. I'm kind of excited to try this map out since we do Windswept Peaks so much. All right. Tales from the Frostland. Before we can fulfill our ambition, we need to end this tale. Depleted cores. Without cores, it is impossible to upgrade the generator, establish colonies, or build advanced buildings. You must find and repair the core factory as fast as possible to withstand increasingly devastating weather. You know each faction's like zeitgeist by heart. You deserve a console release, Renard. You deserve that console release now. Age of Wonders 4 got an overview of the new DLC today. Oh, awesome, and I'm so hyped. Great day all around. Oh, nice. When does that DLC come out? Let's take a look at what we got here. So we got our Frostland over there and over here, but this one has higher temperatures, so we'll aim for this one. One thing I'm kind of mad about the console release trailer is they did not show the district construction. The selection, well, the selection well for choices is nice, or wheel, yeah. It took me a second because I was like, wait, why do all the menus look different? I was like, oh yeah, console release. All right, so let's Frostbreak out to all of these things, and then we'll Frostbreak again. August 12th. Okay, nice. Yeah, I like this map. This is my new favorite map. And then we're gonna... So you get extra housing in these areas. So I want to take the... I want to take these first so that we can deplete that and then start building houses there. We're gonna Frostbreak out to some food. Alright. And then Frostbreak out to some materials. Is that everything? Yeah. I got coal, prefabs, food, materials. Alright, so now let's build some housing. I want to build housing districts out this way to connect them to this food district first. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then we'll build another one. So they're going to do 1, 2, 3 like that. So we'll go... oh, Harrison Ams. Hello. Thank you for the subscribe. I appreciate it. And then we'll get one more district out there. We'll build a third district over here to connect it to this stuff. We'll put 3 there. There we go. So many plants behind you. I thought you were streaming from a jungle, yeah. Made Central America so good in Victoria 3, he decided to move to the jungle. Yeah. And my wife is really into having plants in the dining room. I've taken over my dining room table. My mother-in-law's in town visiting, so she has my office. So I'm in the dining room. So you get to see our lovely plants. I don't know. I'm not coordinated enough for that. Yeah, those plants are not real. Thank God they're not real. I don't think anybody has looked at them or touched them in like 5 years. They would be well dead by now. Oh, and then last thing before the unpause, we'll start with the council hall. All right. Wait, we can actually... Hold on, I must be forgetting something. Why am I able to build the Research Institute? I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, well, one thing we do want to do is... Oh, wait, yeah, I gotta wait till we frost break here. I want to make sure we're frost breaking out to the Frostland. All right. And we are away. We're away while they build. Let's make sure all is well here. Now I'm like super nervous that the stream is going to mess up in some fashion. Of course, the Twitch feed is telling me is average stream bitrate too high. I upped it for YouTube, and now of course now Twitch is saying there's a problem. There's always problems. All right. The council. All right. So anybody who's new to the Friday Night Frostpunk, if you're on Twitch, you can vote here. And so we're going to go for the foraged additives first to get a point of adaptation. I've been watching all the videos of new YouTuber Lazcor. He only does Frostpunk 2 Captain difficulty. Every Tales, Deathless. Maybe you should watch some of those. Yeah, I'll check it out. Good recommendation. All good on the YouTube stream. Okay, well. At this point, it is what it is. We are away. We are away. So we're going to do the foraged additives here. So, anybody on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. I don't think we have to negotiate this. We're at 33-4, 40 hesitant. So we're going to go to vote. We got one vote in. Yeah. So anybody else who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once. Going twice. Here we go. You know, also on Twitch, I added in, and I always forget to mention it, you can use channel points to name the city. Can only be done once a stream. So if anybody on Twitch wants to do that. Oh, yes. So remember, everyone, we have a Frostpunk channel in the Discord. I should probably... Let me post the link and pin it like I usually do. So we have a Discord. Join the Discord. All the games we play here, we talk about there. All right, let me pin these comments. Here is the link to the Discord. Pinned. There we go. Oh, nope. There we go. Always loved your food free of chems. Yeah, that's right. Always best when you don't have tons of chemicals in your food. What is this, the United States? Where we live off of chemicals in food. Okay, so we'll do that one. We'll expand this one, and then we need to build one more housing district. I wanted to wait. I want to like really connect them here. Alright, kind of an ugly looking district, but whatever. Next we'll build a food one. You could have a bot that can post a Discord link with a comment or something, but that may be too technical for you, and I don't have the ability to set up. Yeah, it's too technical for me right now. I know if I looked it up, I'll know how to do it, but yeah. At the current moment, it's a little too technical for me. Meaning, I don't know how to do it. I gotta look into that. There's a lot of things I gotta look into. The channel kinda blew up very quickly, and I was like, oh man, there's so much now I really have to, like, really figure out. But I'll get that. I'll get that up and running. Alright. So we got some cores, or not cores, prefabs coming in. Oh, why didn't I... Okay, let's shake some people down for some money. I don't know why I wasn't doing that. And then we'll expand you. This way you're touching all of the food. Oh, do we need to frost break still? Alright, let's just do that. Aside from chatting in it and oh. Yeah, at least you don't need to worry about the Discord aside from chatting in it and looking at it. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Thank you to you. I've been posting some stuff. Oh. You know, okay. Coal. Coal would be nice to have. Right. There we go. So when that's done, we'll get our first coal district up and running. We're frost breaking for food. Alright, so we got our housing. Alright, we've got our prefabs. When this is done, we're going to build houses over here. Okay, so next... yeah, we're going to go with paid essentials. This will help us with merit. The merchants will like it. Open this up to Twitch for voting. 31,457 hesitant. I think we're good on that. So I think we'll let this one. We don't have to make any promises yet. So we're going to take this to vote. So anybody on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. We got one in there. So anybody else who wants to vote, going once, going twice. All right. Emperor Renard, thank you for your vote. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. We got it. We need to get the Research Institute, but we also really need coal and food. All right, so let's finally get some coal going. There we go. And then we need 40 prefabs. Give us some money. And then we'll expand out to those right there. Now, there we go. And then, oops, wrong way. We want to start frost breaking out this way so we can get to our to our Frostland team, because that's going to be very crucial. So we got to make sure we keep doing that. As usual, let's zoom into the city, see how lovely this game looks. I have to say, the trailer for the console release, I feel like the graphics look even better, which is saying something since the graphics on this game already look amazing. Always bothering to have the law proposed text over the community's names when you go for a law on top left corner. I hope they fix this for the console. And also the human centipede, you know, in every faction are on top of each other on the bottom. Perfect for selecting one in particular. Long live Big Jen. Yeah, there's probably a mod you could create for that, right? You know, what's interesting is they just released a 11-bit Studios released like a modding competition for the game. So that's kind of cool. I'm not much of a modder myself, but anybody out there who is, now is the time. All right. Okay, we got that. Let's expand it. Okay. And now while we can, let's get our research institute. Let's build it somewhere that has friendly people, not the machinists. Yeah, the foragers. The foragers are going to like us this run. So we'll do it with the foragers. Yeah, if only people were making my mod idea. Oh well, at least it's in my heart. Yeah. Yeah, you never know though. You might find somebody who's a modder. Would be into doing that. Now we're going to frostbreak down. I know I said we were going to frostbreak over here, which we probably should. We can get coal out there, but I kind of want to get coal going out here too. I believe. Oh, huh. Thank you for telling me. I'm so bad at checking when people redeem those things. Thank you, thank you. Somebody redeemed it the other day, a friend of mine, and I didn't even... I missed it. So, thank you for redeeming your points. The premium cuts points. I think that's the first redeem. Indeed, get drunk alive. Yeah, if I complete the tale, I will get drunk on stream here. I don't know. Am I allowed to say that? Maybe not. Stuart, we have received multiple complaints from citizens that their districts have grown colder of late. Everyone keeps coming to me to complain, but there ain't much I can do. Last I checked, it's the steward who's supposed to keep us warm, complained to furnace technician. The cold is a serious concern for our citizens. We ought to take action. Yeah, we can take a look. It always just brings this thing up. I wonder when they're going to get rid of that. Because that was there just to alert everybody to the new content. Which everybody kind of knows about now. Alright. Yeah, this will be enough to get us our district. Oh, of course there's wine today. That's what we're drinking. I guess I should have shown that for the redeem of the take a drink. We are doing some wine tonight. Because it's Friday, and I'm classy. Twitch works on console, but I'd be surprised if they make it work with the game. Well, it depends on your console. On PS5, Twitch works through the PS5 OS. So any game can be streamed off of PS5. So yeah, once this game hits console, if you have a PS5, you can do that. I'm not sure how it works on Xbox. Because my PC is my Xbox. Okay. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Yeah, I suppose we'll do outsiders, and we're going to have to do this one, allow productive outsiders. I mean, we kind of want to do it anyway, but we need to lean into merit. So we'll do this one. You know, so having two factions that we're leaning into has been helping us. We haven't had to make any promises yet. We're pretty much passing everything they want. We have 31-4, 57 hesitant. I think we're just going to let this ride without promises. So, we got one vote in. Anybody else on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once, going twice. Here we go. So yeah, with the Twitch voting, it doesn't work on mobile, but if you're on your computer, you can use the Frostpunk 2 companion in the stream window if you want to vote. Yeah, every money law is a must, especially for me who never gets enough goods and is always hurting for money. I need any help I can get on that. All right. So once we get enough here, we're going to build that. Ooh, although we should expand this. Oh, we got to... Okay, so first things first. We need coal mines. Okay, we got to shake people down for money here. Foragers, we haven't shaken you down yet. So, get us some dust coal mines. Expand our food district. Actually, we'll do this. Have more of the district touching the housing district. Okay, we do need to get a materials district going before we really burn through everything. And on top of it all, we really need to get a logistics bay going. In fact, we kind of need that sooner rather than later. All right. So at that point, we should be able to get a logistics bay without many things frostbroken. Stuart, now that we are charging for essentials, some unemployed families are unable to afford basic necessities. Work goes to the worthiest. If these people were passed up, it's their own damn fault. They should put in the work instead of expecting the city to solve their problems, claimed one merchant's delegate. Others are more measured and say we could provide them with a weekly allowance. If we can't offer them work, we will give them a budget. Up to them to use it wisely. What should we do? Yeah, I agree with the Twitch vote here. We can't take less heat stamps income. We just can't. We're gonna have to go with that. Sorry, people. I hate to say it, but it is what it is. So what do we need for this again? We need 50 prefabs. Let's get to it.
Newcomer outsiders, be reminded to maintain your residency rights. You
all right.
must remain productive at all times.
All right, we're almost there. Almost there. Awesome. All right, so let's build this, and they will come. Build it, and they will come. Build it, and they won't freeze to death. That's more like it. We're gonna have to take the additional heat here, but to get that one last one there. All right. There we go. Yeah, we don't need to be wasting any heat because we want to stockpile, because we are going to get whiteouts with this tail. Well, I have never realized how delayed the YouTube stream is compared to Twitch. Yeah, it is. It's very delayed. I wonder if there's a way for me to fix that, or if it's just how YouTube is. I don't know. But yeah, there's a bit of a delay. Oh, can we... Oh no, we've got 4 more days. What do we need for this? We're going to need 200 anyway. So I think what we'll do first is aim to build our materials district. And then we'll get the logistics bay.
Council session is now in order.
All right. So we need We need a point towards tradition. Whoa. Jack has switched to Twitch. Hey, that rhymed. There you go. Jack has switched to Twitch. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the dark side. Yeah, family apprenticeship. That's perfect. We'll do that one. All right. Yeah, it is, right? It is very quick. Exactly. You post a message and it immediately goes. Yeah, I think each platform has their advantages and disadvantages, but Twitch definitely has some advantages for itself. All right, we're actually going to negotiate on this one. So let's look at the foragers. All right, so that stuff isn't so bad, but we also like the merchants. So let's see what they want. I don't mind the service exemptions, and it's not a research one, so we'll do that. So now we're at 35.4, 52 hesitant. Oh no, Jack, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Mine is slow to show up. Let me count how much delay it is. All right, so we're going to go to vote on this one. So anybody else on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once. Going twice. Here we go. Jack. A2, Brute. A2.
The proposed law has been approved.
Mine is instant on Twitch, but the delay is about 10 seconds on YouTube, I would say. Yeah. I've heard that from people before, that there's a delay on YouTube. Like, if you're comparing it to Twitch. I don't know why that is.
Take note. A new
You'd think
rule
YouTube is
entered
more
into force.
advanced on that. Oh no. An advert. Yeah, it does do that. It does do that. And you have that paid YouTube where you wouldn't have had any ads. Yep. Unfortunately with Twitch there are advertisements. And they're not for the streamer's benefits, I can tell you that much. Every stream I get a total of like 10 cents off of the ads that they play. The only thing I really care about ads is doing them enough to get rid of those damn pre-roll ads. Because I hate pre-roll ads. Hey, Flash Fiction Tales, welcome in, welcome in. What's Frostpunk about? So basically, the premise here is the world has reached another ice age. So everything is kind of frozen over. Right before the world froze, the nations of the world sent people out to these generators that they had built. Generators run off of coal. At least in Frostpunk 1. In Frostpunk 2, that changes a little bit. And so people built their towns around this generator in order to keep humanity alive. And so basically, it's like a city builder, or colony builder, I guess you would say. And so the basic premise is keep everybody alive and fight back the frost. And then we have a couple extra objectives that we're doing for this one. We're going to try to repopulate the Frostland. I can't show you the Frostland yet because once we get teams, we can show it. And we're trying to do this thing where we restart a core factory. So that's Frostpunk in a nutshell. The first game is all about building up this center part of the city here. And then Frostpunk 2 expands it out where this is now just a district. And you build a bunch of districts out and around. It's a very cool game. I have 10 seconds to accept our situation is inverted. Ugh. Embrace America and shoot the frost. Yeah. Let's fight it with guns. That's the American way. I'll shoot the incoming frost. Stuart, a large group of people has set up camp outside the city. By one of our checkpoints, they claim to be relatives of outsiders we let in. My daughter is alone in there, said a distressed mother. You need to let me in. She needs me. After checking, we told her that her daughter, a 15-year-old laundress, is safe and doing well, but the mother won't budge. Like her, the others are refusing to leave until they are let in. What should we do? So, allow productive outsiders will increase the percentage of active workers in the population less efficiently. Or we improve relations with the merchants. This is one of the decisions in the game I hate the most. I want to choose this one, but I know game-wise this is the better decision, and the game knows this. That's why they're doing it. They want to make me feel bad. Yeah, we're going to do this one. Ugh. Separating children from their parents. All right. Oh, sorry. We're paused here. You don't feel bad? I feel bad. Ah, okay, we got our dust coal mine. So, we're gonna do some hot houses so we don't all starve to death. The bio-waste hot house it is. We don't necessarily need to build the dust coal mine yet. Not that I don't want to, but we really need the Frostland teams first. Oh, and we absolutely need to build a materials extractor here. Oh, no, I forgot. Don't do that. It's going to create squalor. I'd rather not create squalor. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. 100% vote for the bad option for Twitch. Yeah. That's usually how that goes, right? I'm a big old softy. What can I say? All right, we got that. So now we need to build this, but we need to get to 200 prefabs. This can be a little bit. I'll always leave space for a hub. That's true, right? We could put a hub in between the two of them. Though I'll probably want the hub somewhere over here so that it can connect two materials districts. But yeah, we're doing this right in the nick of time. We only have 11 weeks left on that. Alright, so basically building stuff, we're waiting to get 200 prefabs. I mean, we could take a little detour and try to get another prefabs district going. Yeah, but we don't need to use the workforce for that. I want to play Why Must I Suffer the Sweet release in 2 months. I know. It's not fair. 'Tis not fair. That'll be about exactly 1 year after the release of the game, right? From what I remember, it was released in September of last year, right? Unless I'm wrong, it was October. I think it was September. Alright. Actually, we've got a perfect little spot here for a hub if we make more materials districts going that way. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so let's speed up here. We need to get to. Oh, let's slow down. Population increased. The city grows. Stuart, A new count has revealed significant growth in our population in recent weeks. Some attribute the rise to an influx of settlers from the Frostland, others to births outnumbering deaths. Whatever the cause, we have adjusted our calculations. Damn, I was kind of hoping to finish this district before then. Alright. Well, we're just going to have to build another housing district. The pilgrim/menders, my beloved, undeserved hate. Yeah, the menders are always kind of jerks. I miss her. Go on in, she said. I'll join you later. I was deemed useful. My only merit is that I'm young and fit. Haven't lost a hand to frostbite providing for my family. Life here is so much better than out there, but I miss her. Every day I lose more hope. Will I ever see you again, Mom? Look what you guys made me do. Look at this. You guys made me do this. You refuse to relax the allow productive outsiders. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but your mom's just not useful. Your mom's just not useful, kid. I know. Boo-hoo. Boo to the who.
A cold spell will soon hit us. Prepare accordingly.
Oh, man. We need 200 prefabs for this housing district. We really could have used a housing block. We need to get these people housed. If your mom lives long enough, she can get a place in a colony.
The Research Institute has proposed a new idea.
Okay. Oh, you know, we still haven't named the city. How about... It's always Hamcuts Heights when we do the Beacon of Hope. This time we'll do Hamcuts and... Where's the end? And Hove Albion. Hamcuts and Hove Albion. There we go. Damn. Oh. It's too cold here. Alright, now we really do need the dust coal mine. But we need to get people housed. Oh no, the housing district. Let's see, yeah, there we go. Alright, get that built. That'll cover everything there. I mean, we're actually kind of okay on this. We kind of need to build the biowaste hothouse first. 40 prefabs. So we'll do that. Yes, here we go. I doubted we could sustain ourselves off this harsh land, yet here bellies are filled from foraging. I doubted merit could be rewarded and cherished within the city. I doubted children could still learn to revere their elders, yet here they tend dutifully to my needs. This made me realize what this city can become. The times of mere survival are gone. We must organize. A brighter tomorrow is within our reach. The Ice Bloods. Excellent, excellent. Hopefully we can get these good relations and get some extra food. Hamako. Are you saying that's what we should name our city? Hamako. Let's see. So we're about to take care of both of these. Well, wait, how much should we get for the hothouse? We're going to be one short. Oh, inspired by Morocco. Hamako. Yeah, hell yeah. There we go. I like that. Alright, we need to research something. We really need some sawmills. Yeah, the untreated sawmill. Do it. Oh, and we can pass. Oh yeah, we need to pass service exemptions. Okay. Well, this will help us anyway. Open this up to Twitch. All right, anybody on Twitch can now vote. We're at 40, and we got 49 hesitants. So, I actually think we'll let this one ride. I don't think we're going to make any negotiations for this one. So we're going to go to a vote. So, anybody else on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once. Going twice. Here we go. Jack, what is going on with you, my friend? I see. This is prison rules here. I need to hear the music more. Piotr musical the goat. You know, and Renard, you should join the Discord. In the Discord, I found this video from 11-Bit Studios. It's an hour and a half of just Frostpunk 2 ambiance music, where it's basically the sounds of the city and the music from the game. So when you're doing work, you can get through your work by listening to the ambiance of the frozen Armageddon. Or the frozen apocalypse, I mean. We Foragers had high hopes for Camden. I always forget that the housing districts are named things. I'm like, Camden? Lots of us thought this district was the place. Thought here we'd carve ourselves out a home. Now we don't think about much save keeping warm. Not sure why it's so cold, if the stewards being stingy with us, or there just ain't enough heat to go around. Whatever the trouble, it's leadership's job to fix it, and they won't hear a kind word out of us till that happens. Alright. I represent the opposition movement. I'm the -20 happiness rural folk. Yeah, that seems that's about on par so far. I always play this video when I'm writing my book. Oh, cool. Yeah, so you know of it. Awesome. Of course you know of it. Why would I have not assumed that? Camden, more like Hamden. Yeah, that's what we should name the city, Hamden. They keep looking at my hands. Every day they come and pester me about my work. What are you doing right now? Can we push the other research along? Why are you halting the drafting of the law we discussed yesterday? They want to influence what we do. Icebloods. Poof. Icebloods want to steer the city. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to build a dust coal mine, and then we're going to hold off building things until we can get to the 200 prefabs to get us the Frostland teams. But we really do need the dust coal mine. Alright. Oh, we're getting one food. So we've got 76 weeks on the materials. So I think we can hold off on that. So we will... Alright, so we want to get to 200 prefabs. That being said,
The Icebloods are selling tickets for their bare-knuckle boxing night.
of course they are. I love the announcer. Alright. We are going to have to build this. Maybe, yeah, maybe if we just get this up and running sooner rather than later, we'll get to our 200 prefabs quicker. Then the next time the city grows... Oh, I could have just built something for prefabs over there. Whatever. I'm already doing this. Once the city grows again, though, we can build housing here. Call for a revolution. Well, don't you worry. That's how every single Friday Night Frostpunk ends. Is a revolution that ends my rule. So, I imagine you'll get your wish. Though we've never done this tale, so we will see. Alright. So we are increasing stuff. Let's there we go. Oh. So let's get all the housing districts heated. Alright, well, you guys can stay like that. Perfect. Alright. So, oh, nice. So let's get an extraction district here. And now, I know we're at 150, but now we'll really be able to get to it, and we won't have to worry when this thing goes out. We can't be out of prefabs. That is a recipe for disaster. Little Joey's been coughing all night. His forehead's as hot as the generator. It's them Turners. I know it's them. They got that new flu. And here they are, strolling about the neighborhood, carrying on with their business. They're killing people, that's what they're doing. Oh, please, Lord Almighty, I can't stand to lose another child. Someone's got to get through to them. So the lack of law regulating contagion. Alright. Well, we can do that. So we got equality. Good, we got merit. This is what we want. Disease is decreased. So we're going to do infectious badge. So Twitch votes are open on Twitch. We're at 36-4, 53 hesitant. I'm sure our Twitch votes are 1-to-1. So I don't think we need to negotiate this one. I think we're going to be good. So anybody else out there on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once, going twice. The -20 rural folk is always killing me. Always. Still passed. Alright, so we got that done. We're about to get sawmills. We might need to do that actually sooner rather than later. Ooh, we need 400 workers. Ooh, we'll be cutting it close. But we'll have the workers once this is done. Actually, here we go. Yeah, we can decrease that. And now we'll build it. The untreated sawmill. Now we're not real. Now I swear we're not building anything until we get to the 200 prefabs. We've got to get to it. All right, finally.
Your contagion badge is visible at all times.
400 workers. I forgot. Okay. Alright. So, other than coal, we're kind of okay. Which I'm kind of okay with, because once we get to the Frostland, I think we'll be able to get some coal. I must get an agitator to influence. I can't be influenced. Yeah. Yeah, Renard is in his ways. He knows what he wants, and he knows how to get it. I can't wait until the votes start getting close, and I can influence the vote. Oh, yeah, there will be some. The only reason why it's been such a landslide is because we have two factions, and now the Ice Blood's on our side. But that's not going to last for very long. All right, we can do a vote. Do we have anything else? We have goods, but we have this one. But I think we can do funerals. Yeah, so trust loss. Yeah, we'll do this one. Ceremonial funerals. We might need to negotiate this one, though. So let's go to the foragers, see what they want. A dust coal mine. I don't mind it. Research the dense housing block. I don't mind that either, actually. I think we'll do that. I do need to research one of those. I'm the final form of virtue. What you mean humble? Yes to that. Yes, that too. Exactly. I think we're going to take this to vote. So, the Twitch vote, I'm sure, is split. So anybody else on Twitch who wants to vote has a chance. Going once. Going twice. All right, let's do this. Whoa! Jack! Jack, you got influenced. Welcome. Welcome, my friend. Welcome to the city. Alright, when is this thing going to be done? Consensus. And now Renard is hungry. Well, come eat whatever frozen stuff we pick out of the ground. All of our poop food, since we're doing a bio-waste hothouse. This is where we turn all your poop into food. Just look at it. You thought you'd never see that poop again when you flush it down the toilet. Nope, you're gonna see it on your dinner plate. Let's see. Oh, giving me a false sense of security, huh? No chems added, best at. Oh boy. Ah, yes, here we go. Stuart, good news. Due to good relations with the Icebloods, they arrange hunting trips to increase food stockpiles. They think it will help you solidify your rule. If we want their continued support, we should maintain their approval. They're going to provide food. Excellent. Because we do need a lot more food. Oh, and we got the logistics district. All right, so we're a little over an hour. So we're going to take a quick break. I need some more drink. My drink is empty. And a little bathroom break. And then we'll be right back. So very, very quick break. Be right back. All right, and we're back. The Twitch didn't give you an interesting ad. Was it for hemorrhoid cream or something like that? Oh, for an ad for Valorant. Oh. Pretty much the same thing then, right? Okay. All right, so let's unpause here. Oh, I do not approve of the Frostbloods. Yeah, generally I find these guys, or the Ice Bloods, right? Generally, yeah, I do find these guys kind of annoying, but they're going to lead us some, oh yes, some exploration teams. And we got a whiteout coming. So coal. Ooh, and we could use it, yeah. So let's go there. And then we're going to research... Oh, did I make a promise? What was my promise? I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. The dense housing block, that's right. Okay. So I guess we'll do that. I want to research the logistics bay to get more teams out there, but I guess we gotta research this weird little dense housing block. Alright. How much more time we got on this? 33 weeks, yeah. Because we're not... we got, like, no one working over there. You know... Okay, why don't I... put this one down and we just knock this one out? Because I want to get this one done. So that we can get this out of there. Yeah, here we go. An old enemy. Stuart, it was only a matter of time. We had an unusually long streak of mild weather, but now meteorologists are clear there's a familiar drop in air pressure at higher altitudes. A whiteout is coming. The wind will cause extreme cold, and the clouds will blot out the sun. Without shelter and ample fuel, our people will be at mortal risk. We have to prepare. All right. So, other than coal, one of the most important things, we are increasing other things. But now that we have these Frostland teams, that will be helpful. Oh, and we can expand the district to give us a couple more teams. So let's do that.
Please be aware, funeral processions always have the right of way.
Let's make... We can make the machinist a little happier. So I think in the next session, we're going to go for guard teams. So that when these eventual, what do you call it, fights break out, like what always happens, we're prepared for it. Oh yeah, let's do this. Lead volunteer exploration. We'll increase or lessen this time. Oh, and we've got 10 teams, so let's utilize them. People and food. We could use people, actually. We could. And you can always use more food. So 52 weeks, this will be full. 40 weeks, that'll be full. We need goods. We do need goods. All right. All right, all right, all right. I think we're good right now. We're kind of coasting here, not so bad. Everything seems to be on the up and up for now.
Recess has ended.
Okay, here we go. So I want to see, can we get guard enforcers? Nope, we're not going to be able to. Damn. Well, I think we only got one more law we can do until we start researching more. Oh, well, we got two. Goods, and then we might as well get surplus heat going. Warm housing districts generate heat stamps. We will do that. So let's propose it. 25 for, 60 hesitant. I'm tempted to just let this one go to vote. I mean, I'll see, you know, let me see what the negotiations are, but I don't absolutely need this, so if it doesn't work, that's kind of fine with me. Building another dust coal mine. I mean, I guess I could do that. Yeah. Although it will take more workforce, and I would like to get industries up and running. Nah, let's just see what happens here. Let's just see what happens, because I don't need it. So, all right, we're gonna let this go to vote. So we got 2 votes in. Anybody else on Twitch who wants to vote knows a chance. Going once, going twice. Here we go. Oh, Jack is back at it.
The proposed law
Whoa.
has been approved.
Look at that. We got exactly the right amount. So, sorry, Jack. Your shenanigans didn't work this time. And I didn't have to negotiate a damn thing.
A law has passed in the council. Take heed.
Ah, yes. And these guys are done. So now we can increase the workforce there. I would like to get an industrial district. We don't have the workers. Ouch, my finger. These spindles. The journeywomen keep joking that I'll fall asleep and be awakened by a prince. I don't get it. It's a thing that used to happen in the old country, apparently. One more and I'll beat my record today. Auntie Mabel will be proud. I spin a good yarn. Keep it up and I'll have a good job at the mill. It's hard work, but it beats being in the streets. Aw, family apprenticeship. It's working. It's working. I'd like to see a win for once in this game. Yeah, so would I, right? So would I. Oh, hey, you know, we haven't saved the game yet. I don't know why that made me think of it, but let's save it. I'm not going to comment on how we're doing because I feel like that might jinx something. But I would like to expand the number of people there. So when this is done, we will get the automated logistics bay researched. We could rush the research, but trust will fall, and we don't really need to do it. I'm tolerated as of now. What can we do with you guys? Yeah, let's grant them an agenda. Because we don't have to pass it. Stuart, our biowaste hothouse has begun cooperating with people who forage for food additives in the Frostland. On top of their regular duties, they provide it with leaves, animal carcasses, and feces in order to enrich its compost. This will, no doubt, increase our food output. Excellent. Save up some more food in preparation for that storm. Man.
Forecasts call for colder temperatures. Take action.
Oh, I was about to say, why is our housing down? Okay. Ooh, nice. Here we go. Icebloods rallies build support. Stuart, the Icebloods have started gathering for rallies supporting your rule, showing off frostbite scars and almost inhuman resistance to cold. They enthrall passers-by with feats of strength. Ooh, let me open it up to Twitch. and endurance. One of them stripped half naked and wrestled a bear with his bare hands. Cold and hard as steel. A man like that could survive anything, said an onlooker. What could we become if we cast away superficial gizmos and rely on inner strength? The Icebloods proclaim several things they believe will improve the city even further. Do you want to support one of them? Yeah. Just like the Twitch vote, I'm kind of split on this. We really could use the heat stamps, but we really need to get the exploration going and get these, find the ICE factory. This is a fight I'd watch. Yeah, right? This is one of the best pieces of artwork in the game right here. I love this one. As much as it pains me because I need heat stamps, we're going to take the exploration one. Because, like, right now we've been waiting forever for this. This could potentially solve our coal problem. Right. So we need to build a housing district. We'll build it down here where we get extra shelter. Yeah, you went with the opposition. Rural folk gain +1 approval. Well, sometimes you got to do that in order to keep the interest group happy. So I'm glad I did. Okay. Excellent. Not to cut that guy off, but let's get ourselves the Vanguard Logistics Bay. Oh. Wait, what's the 73% then? We found the core factory. Whoa. Usually it takes me longer to find this. Our scouts uncovered a massive pre-frost factory, half buried under decades of accumulated snow. It seems it was established by the Imperial Exploration Company to mass-produce cores? By the looks of it, it was never completed, but its basic infrastructure has withstood the test of time. Maybe we can pick up where they left off. So, we got to connect it to the city. The husk of a machine remains in the snow, already picked clean of useful parts. Our scouts noted frozen oil around what remains of the fuel tank. A set of coordinates was carved roughly into the broken boilerplate. Oh, Twitch is messing up. Oh, man. Yeah, it says it's unstable. What is with my connection tonight? How am I unstable? How am I unstable online as opposed to just regular life unstable? Average stream bitrate too high. I don't know what to do about that. Hopefully it just fixes itself. I think it's good. Yeah. It's interesting it says the average stream bitrate is too high because at the beginning of the stream, what YouTube was telling me the problem was is that the average bitrate was too low. So I upped the settings for the average bitrate. So now it's messing up Twitch. But I've never had this issue before where Twitch and YouTube are not working well together. Okay. Our scouts passed a group of jolly-faced hunters. They later described as having plenty of meat on their bones. In exchange for a spare heat lamp, the hunters revealed some details about their hunting grounds. A field full of lichen and moss where huge herds graze. Yes, this is what we need. Shanties and furnaces still remain from when a community of hundreds supported these interconnected shafts along a deep coal vein. An outpost here could increase our supply by 400 coal. Yes. Build it. And then... so we're going to need 10 more Frostland teams. Okay. And now what's this about? Oh boy, here we go, the technocrats. The city is changing. We started a family here. We bore children. We toiled against the hardships like everybody else. But now these ice bloods, they walk around telling people what to do, what to think. What they spout, though, is utter folly. Against everything that made us, we will not have it. The fate of our children is at stake. We will chart a path for our city. The technocrats. Oops. All right, technocrats. Don't mess with me here. A constant line of smoke rises from this camp's furnace over its wind-breaking walls. Nomads travel from distance out from the camp to hunt and scavenge, always returning with enough to keep their families alive. They said they have heard there is nowhere safer than Ham Cuts and Hove Albion itself. Yeah, take them in. And then food. Reindeer are known to live in this area, feeding off lichen grown above the hidden hot springs. Harvest it. Alright, so we're about to get more people. Can always use more workers. Stuart, technocrats representatives have come to your office. It was madness to vote in heat auctions, one said. If you continue with such nonsense, we will have to act. We implore you. Repeal that law. Or, if you're adamant about upholding it, at least further our vision of the city in a different way. Do you intend to listen to them? Yeah, I agree. Let's just research machine-centric shifts. If we repeal heat auctions, the Ice Bloods are going to be pissed, and we don't want that. So we can research this. Yeah, your opposition definitely is forming. Congratulations, you're a technocrat. Bold men. That's right, that's what they are. Bold is one word I would use to describe them. Alright. Wait, so are we getting... Are we getting this? No, they're still building it, right? Yeah. 2 days left. Alright. It's done. Look at that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But now we don't have any more teams, so we really do have to do this logistics bay. But we got a lot of workers now. Ooh. But that's almost done. Alright, so... yeah, let's open this up. So we'll build this, and then we'll build some factories on this side of it.
All citizens are invited to a free recitation of the number pi hosted by the technocrats.
There you go, Jack. Those are your people. They're hosting recitations of the number pi. Go have fun, buddy. Oh, we need more housing, so... oh. get the rest of it done. You agree with those people? Yeah. Sounds like a fun night. Let's hear all of the number pi. And we'll be there until the end of time. So hopefully once we research these machine-centric shifts, these guys will be a little happier. We won't do this until we start moving people out into the Frostland again. Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot I promised you guys something. Mass-produced goods. And it's probably going to pass. You know, but the machinists could use something to make them happy. So I might let this one go. So I don't think I'm going to negotiate these guys down. So I think we'll let this go to a vote. It's probably going to pass. So anybody, we got 2 votes in. Anybody else out on Twitch who wants to vote and has a chance going once, going twice. Here we go. You guys are sticking true to your RPing. I love it. Glory to the machinists. Renard is like, Ice Bloods or die. I love it. All right. Well, well, well. Yeah, the opposition wins. We knew they were going to win that one.
A new law takes hold.
What? Why did you guys die? Wait, what's the deal? Diseased.
The Research Institute
Minor disease, huh? Alright, so let's get machine-centric shifts. So research the idea. Let's build... And then we build ourselves a factory out here. That's not how opposition works. You were not opposing here. Yeah, that's true. I guess Renard was the opposition there. Although I guess if you're talking about political parties, the Icebloods are really the one in power, and the Technocrats are kind of the opposing party because they got nothing going their way. Okay. Yeah, we need like a hospital. We're moving quite along in merit here. All right, so let's build an industrial district. So let it be written. So let it be done. We're probably going to need 2 of them. Oh, well actually, when this guy is done, we'll build our second factory right here to kind of wrap these districts around each other. That Zeitgeist is speed running the merit. Yeah. Yeah, we might get the merit Zeitgeist, huh? Not bad. Alright, so now let's get our goods production up here. Oh, wait. We can build our Vanguard logistics bay. So we just need to get to 120.
Waste time on repairs. A new model is safer than a repurposed one.
Give us money. Vanguard logistics bay. Once we get 5 more teams, we can connect the IEC core factory. You know, we could use a hub for food. 80 heat stamps. Okay. All right. Ooh. Why are you guys so cold? Alright. Need a heating hub. Yeah, we could use it right there. Yeah, when we build the materials district, we'll do it here, and that'll be the hub. Alright, let's get that done. Oh, look at this. We got our teams. Alright. So build this thing. Ah, we need 50 heat stamps. Alright. There we go. Build it up. Alright, so we got 15 teams. So let's look around. Where can we use 15 teams? Here we go. Materials, so probably there. We can find people here. We don't necessarily need people. Food. Honestly, I mean, we could use more coal. So let's see what everything else is. Yeah. Okay, so food or materials? Let's do materials, actually, because we have a materials district that's about to finish. Where was it? No. Yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, and we got a searching area. Perfect. So let's do that. Oh, perfect. All right, let's build... Oh, our heating hub. We need 40 heat stamps. Get to 40. All right. Heating hub. We could... Actually, we need a materials hub. I don't really want to shake people down for money. I mean, I suppose I could. Alright. So we'll do that there. Same thing with food. Technocrats protest allow productive outsiders. Stuart, the Technocrats have begun... Oh, let me open it up to Twitch. The Technocrats have begun a series of protests in this district. Lines of identically clad protesters cordon off crucial infrastructure, controlling access while they angrily call out the Icebloods and you. Our society must progress past mere survival. We need a new vision and rules to allow us to thrive. Our calculations are clear. We have to end the stagnation of allow productive outsiders, they shout. The technocrats refuse to stop their disruptions until demands are met. What should we do? I don't know if we should ignore them. What's furthering their vision? See, they just want us to research stuff. I don't think I don't mind researching stuff because we don't necessarily have to pass it, and it'll make them happy. So I am going to do the research. We'll further their vision. We'll research. Just ignore it, Ham. Don't worry about the protests. Yeah. Yeah, that's what's happening in the United States right now, and it's not working well for us, so I don't know about that one. Oh, worker shifts. Machine-centric shifts. Progress. Well, this is probably not going to pass anyway. Because the most they could get is 58, 60, depending on Twitch votes, though it'll probably be 59. Look at Jack, the true politician. So I don't think I'm going to negotiate this one. I think I'll let this one ride. We'll see what happens. So 2 votes are in. Anybody else out there on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once, going twice. Whoa! Oh no, the factions are joining. Renard, you're joining the opposition.
The law takes effect.
See, okay, this is the thing I am yet to figure out about this game. Twitch votes count for significantly more. So, let's see. They needed... I want to figure this out. Hold on. You needed 51 votes. You got 40. So you got 78.4% of the vote. So you had 21.6% off. Because the Twitch votes count for a higher percentage. What is that percentage? Oh, well, so we can figure it out this way. So your 2 votes counted for 11 votes. At least 11 votes. So I wonder if that's something I can think about in the future. We'll say generally each Twitch vote maybe counts for 6. Or, hold on, wasn't there something about 40%? If there were 40 votes, what's 40%? 16 would be 56. So I think it's the result of the Twitch vote is 40% to the yes or no, depending on how it is. But then I wonder what a split vote does. I don't know. Because there's something in the settings. What was that for? Twitch council vote percentage. This limit determines the percentage of the total votes in council that will consist of votes cast by randomly chosen Twitch voters. Setting the slider to 0 will disable the council Twitch voting completely. However, setting this slider to 0 will not disable the option to trigger the Twitch viewers voting during important gameplay decisions. Put it to 100. Yeah, right. I ain't doing that. That's a game over right there, I can tell you that much. So maybe it's Twitch vote. Yeah, I think I have it set here to like Twitch votes count for 40%. See, I wish I could just set it to 1 Twitch vote counts for 1 vote. I don't know why they don't have that setting. All right. So let's research surveillance watchtowers. We'll do that. We can explore more. So let's do the other one. Yeah, we'll do this one to get the food. This is going to be done in 8 weeks. 19 weeks. So we could use a fuel hub. Probably because it would be really unbalanced or something. Well, I guess it would be unbalanced if, like, you had, like, 50 people on your Twitch stream. So I guess they're thinking, like, oh, all the really big streamers are going to stream our game. So we really need to, like, hedge these, this Twitch voting. I think maybe that's what they were thinking. Okay. So let's see here. You know, we really need to get... Plus what? Heat dispatching control center where engineering teams monitor and optimize. So +1 heat temperature. Is that what I need? Heat utilization. Increasing the heat allocation level in a district costs 25 heat instead of 30. The insulate district ability and housing district that permanently increases the temperature level by 1. Yeah, we could probably use that. But we got 2 things we have to research there. We need another industrial district. All right. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Unhoused people. All right. So let's open this up. So theoretically, if I'm the only voter, I'm 40% of the vote. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. Yeah, if you have one person voting, that's 40% of the vote. That's what I call democracy. That's, you know what you call, that's what you call American democracy with the electoral college. That's the electoral college right there. Do you know that, like, the way our voting system here works, if you live in a small state, percentage-wise, for things like for the presidential election, your vote literally counts more than somebody in a larger state like California. So California, that's like the 3rd largest economy in the world. If you live in that state, your vote counts less than like the state of like Wisconsin that has like 5 people living in it. Or people like me, who live in the state of New York, also a large state. My vote counts less because people want to live in my state. I think maybe that's what 11-bit Studios modeled their voting system on. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Apparently they didn't update it according to the census. No, the system... No, it has nothing to do with the census. The system was designed back in the day to give more political power to states that had less population. But at the time, the amount of population and the like differences were much different than they are now. That's how it is by design. But given the vast differences in population now, it's just so, it's like even more ridiculous. Alright, we need a fuel stockpile hub. So we'll put it right here. Oh, wait, although, doesn't California have more electoral college votes than it should have or something? Apparently they didn't update. No, that's not. They have exactly what they should have. The electoral college is a system that is designed to give small states more political power, which originally was intended to kind of even out the political power of small states and larger states. But now, because of the vast differences of population, the smaller states just hold so much more political power. But they have exactly the right amount. Because in the end, what gives the states more political power is the fact that there's a portion of the electoral college that's based on population, but then there's also a portion of the electoral college that's based on every state just gets 2 senators, no matter what. No matter how big or small your state is, you get 2 senators. So the state of California gets 2, and like the state of like Wisconsin or Montana gets 2. And that's what skews the political power. So it doesn't even have anything to do with population and calculating population correctly. It just has to do with that distribution of senators.
In the central district for updated maps.
Oh, never mind. They did lose a point in 2020 already. Yeah. Yeah, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and it's part of why we're in the mess we're in right now, to be honest. Alright, let's research liberated youth. Apologies to anyone who's watching who's like, damn it, Hamcuts. I tuned into this game of frozen apocalypse where everybody is dying to escape the troubles of the world right now. Man, come on. Technocrats take over expanded industrial district. Stuart, the Technocrats' protests have spread to another district. People are openly questioning their actions, however, pointing out the city is faring well under your leadership. Well, thank you. In fact, despite this show of force, it seems more and more people are choosing to abandon their ideals. The good situation in the city pushes people away from the Technocrats. Good. I mean, I'm giving you guys exactly what you wanted. Alright, so let's get rid of this, and then we're going to build another factory around there. Our voting system is just as bad in the UK, so yeah, I mean, I find the parliamentary voting system fascinating. Like, for me, the idea that your leader can choose when they want to call an election. I mean, I get they have a certain time frame to do it, but the fact that they get to decide when that election happens is wild to me. And I'm acknowledging the fact that it's wild to me just because of what I'm used to. But nevertheless, I find that to be crazy, that the leader gets to choose when the election happens. anyone saw that fan game Fallout Bakersfield, looks awesome, gives me this. I don't care about Bethesda. They didn't make any good Fallout game, and no New Vegas doesn't count. It was made by the devs who worked on the previous Fallout game before Bethesda acquired it. No, I haven't heard about that one. I have to look that up. The Fallout fan base is just so fascinating to me. It's so much infighting about which one is the best one, and I'm just like, what does it matter? I genuinely enjoy all of the Fallout games. All right, let's investigate the site. I love all of them. Well, I will say, okay, Fallout 76 I wasn't a big fan of, but that's just because I don't want to do like an online thing. But 3, 4, and New Vegas were good. Like, oh my God, God forbid somebody say all 3 of them were good. if you read the like Fallout forums. Stuart, the Imperial Exploration Company factory we uncovered in the Frostland was indeed designed to produce cores away from the Old Country. Codenamed Project Pi, it is a marvel of engineering, a testament to the genius of the generator builders. Our scouts uncovered critical documents detailing the routes of several convoys that were en route to the facility, but never seemed to have reached their final destination. If we can locate at least 3 of them intact and bring their cargo here, our engineers are confident they could complete construction and unlock the factory's full potential, producing an endless supply of cores. All right, so find 15 buried IEC convoys and excavate them to uncover 3 eligible parts for the core factory. Okay. Not even just that, we use first past the post. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I find it funny because it's like, I want to be like, that's crazy, but I also recognize our voting system is crazy. So it's just like, when you have a crazy voting system, how can you call another voting system crazy? But it's crazy. All right, so we have more food. So we'll come back to that one. A crashed wagon lies in the snow. Its contents already looted. A woman frozen inside the cabin. The small diary in her pocket tells of how she stole the wagon and was hoping to sell its cargo of materials to Ham Cuts and Hove Albion. The last line reads, "I just wanted a better life for the baby." From the coordinates in the diary, our scouts can discern the rough direction she traveled in. Make the voting like in Frostpunk. That'll simplify stuff. Yeah. We just pick a couple random people, pick like 5 random people, and they get 40% of the vote. Here someone can win the election with like 30% of the vote. Yeah, but here's the thing, is that like in the United States, if you factor in the total number of people eligible to vote, that's about the percentage people win votes here. If you look at the last couple of elections, people have not turned up to vote. So when you look at the total electorate, it's like 30%, which is crazy. Hey, Kevin, hello. Damn, I'm late. Yeah. We've got some work. We're doing something new. We're going towards the IEC core factory. We're doing the tail Depleted Cores, and we're doing the map Fractured Gorge. Oh, here we go. Here lies one of the convoys that carried crucial parts for the IEC core factory's construction. Some sections remain only lightly buried, but the entire convoy is scattered over a large area. Alright, let's search it. Possible settlement. This huge machine provided steel for nearby bridges and tunnels. A crew of thousands once lived and worked within and below the machine. Some iron remains in its shafts. We won't connect the trails because we can't do it yet. We need cores in order to utilize this stuff. So we've got 15 teams. Can we send any teams out while we wait. Here we go. Alright, launch an expedition there. We'll see what happens. Alright. Yeah, I mean, once we finish researching this, these two things should be done, so I'm not entirely worried about that. Alright, so let's do another factory. We can do a vote. Is there anything to vote on? I think we need to do research now if we're going to do anything. Ooh, we have a chance at guard enforcers. All right, let's try it. All right, Twitch, vote is open. We could really use this one. Let's get the foragers on our side. Research efficient circuits. Or build a bio-waste hothouse. I don't really need to build a bio-waste hothouse. That's the problem. Construct a building bio-waste hothouse. Oh, use a community action. Lead volunteer. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to do that anyway. That crime is growing. Yeah, isn't it? Minor. And so is disease. Oh, disease is absent. Yeah, so crime. What about the merchants? What do they want? Construct a building. I can construct a dense housing block. I can do that. Alright. I think we're going to let this... Well, we have to let this one go to vote now. Okay. So we're going to let this one go. Anybody else out there on Twitch who wants to vote knows your chance. Going once. Going twice. Here we go. Ah, thank you guys. You both voted yes. This one will actually... might possibly help continue the run. Oh. Thank you. The Electoral College won it again. Alright. So... yes. Let's get a surveillance watchtower. And we'll build it here. And then we'll mobilize these squads and cut these protests down. I won't end the stream too early. Nice, thank you very much. All right, so we need 26, but I feel like we're losing housing because of that. Yeah, let's finish that out. Oh, okay, so we're actually... yeah, we need an untreated sawmill. Ooh. Oh! That hurts. I did not know that was happening. Ah, damn. We're out of coal on the map. We absolutely need to find coal.
Citizens, our researchers have completed their latest project.
All right, your demands are met. Okay, good. The protests are ending. We can get another logistics bay in here and get more teams, because we've got to find coal. Although we're about to hit the storm, so... But, I mean, we've got a pretty good stockpile of things, except for coal. So... There we go. Now do goods. Alright, what's this? Aw, man, come on, guys. I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Thought the steward had more of a spine, really. When a brat misbehaves, you give him a good thrashing, not some treats. But somehow, when those filthy technocrats kick and scream they get their way, well, we can throw fits too. Oh, ice bloods. Guys. But I like you guys. There we go. Alright. Please don't be mad at me. Alright, we've got people. Let's build another... one of these. Now, what we could really use is a factory. The salvaging factory. Yeah. So we'll do the salvaging factory. That'll make those guys happy. Alright. Alright, so we are at the 2-hour mark, so we're going to take a quick bathroom break, drink, refill break. Get your stretches in, guys, and I will be right back. All right, and we're back. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, so, oh, we got 25 Frostland teams. Let's be finding stuff. We need to find coal. Yes. Launch expedition here. Absolutely. That is what we want. To the glacier. So they're going to have coal there. Liberated youth. Oh, we have no... We have no youth law. The technocrats like this one. Which means we kind of don't want it. And it doesn't look like it's going to pass. Alright, well, the vote on Twitch is open. I think I'm going to let this one go. Let this one ride because I kind of don't want this one to pass. I don't know, Jack. I don't even think you could get this one to pass. Alright. Well, I'm going to let this one go to vote. So, anybody out there who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once, going twice. Here we go. Wait, what happened? It doesn't show me. It says nobody voted, but it did say somebody voted. Oh, there it goes. It didn't show up. Wow. Okay. So now, let's take a look. So 39.4. Yeah, I really wish I could figure out what this is. So that's a difference of 12 votes. And so Twitch, so 40% of 51 required would be 20.4. God, this is turning into one of my Victoria 3 videos. Just doing the math. So Twitch would count for 20 votes. See, this is what I don't get. So does Twitch count for 20 votes and you were the only vote? So that's 20 votes for? Because that's why it would pass. I wonder if that's what it is. I gotta lower that percentage. Let's try... This is what we call managed democracy right here. We'll do 20%. Oh, can I not change it? I can't change it during stream. It's not letting me save. I was hacked. Democracy was hacked. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, it's going to take 38 weeks. Okay. Damn. All right. Yeah, 20 caught in the act. 20 plus 20% radicals for political movements. Yeah, basically. Oh, I need to I forgot. I need to use their thing. And we need to build a dense housing block. So, we'll build it. I suppose we'll just turn it off or something. We're going to run out of this in 11 weeks, so let's frost break down here in preparation. Yeah, when we get the salvaging oh, God, why are we... We're losing on everything right now. Okay. Why are we losing on food? Oh yeah, didn't I turn one of the food things off?
In the Central District for updated maps, our scouts have charted...
Ooh, the storm started. Alright, let's start turning stuff off. So we can turn that off. The prefabs district we can turn off. We have enough food to last us 217 weeks. So what happens if we just turn it off? 42 weeks. I think we can keep that off. We have enough here for 35 weeks. The industrial districts, we're not even getting enough anyway. I wonder... We have a 49 surplus. We're getting 50 here. What happens if we build a dense housing block here? We can't raise funds. I'm hoping we can turn one of these districts off. So we've got 11 weeks there. Well, this is about to turn off anyway. Well, I think this is what it is. You know, I wish I could tell how long this was going to last for. Oh boy. Oh boy, boy, boy. Eight weeks. This is very stressful. We only have 8 weeks of heating left. Oh, you know, we should be putting this in overdrive. When this turns on, we'll turn it off. Oh yeah, we got plenty there. Alright, we got 7 weeks. Why'd you guys die? You just died? Well, this is what it is.
Have gathered and will consider the steward's agenda.
Oh yeah, the council's meeting? Okay. Yeah, people don't like me enough right now. There's nothing to vote on at the moment. Oh my god. Yeah, the districts are cold. See, the problem is, even when this storm lets up, well, we can catch up on research while we do this. Oh yeah, we should have been researching this stuff. Look at this. This is something everybody wants. Unlocks insulate district ability in housing districts that permanently increases the temperature by 1. Oh my god, research it. What was I doing? Sometimes I suck so much. Alright. Well, we're gonna run out of coal. We know that. Angry machinists grow more radical. Really? Right now you guys are gonna do this? Stuart, the machinists have grown deeply unhappy with your rule. Community leaders now openly urge machinists to join the technocrats, arguing that as part of a radical organization, they will be better able to protect their interests. If nothing is done to address this situation, many angry machinists will join the technocrats and push for the faction to take action against you. Yeah, you know, okay, so we could improve relations with the technocrats. Yeah, I agree. Let's just do this one. Why are the foragers upset? I'll grant you guys an agenda. What do you want? Expedition support. Wait, so right now we have service exemptions. Why would they want to change that? So right now we have service exemptions, merit, and they want... Oh, I see. So it's kind of a lateral movement here. Okay. Well, I think I'll just let this go to vote without negotiating anything. If it passes, I'm fine with it. If it doesn't, I'm also fine with it. So, all right. Yeah, so anybody on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once. Going twice. Here we go. Look at you, Jack, voting with the foragers. Yeah, they didn't mind it.
Attention, citizens. A new law is in effect.
See, I wish... How do you read this thing? Like, I wish... Yeah, we'll definitely survive this storm. We might get a lot of people dying from it. Because we're gonna... The generator is gonna turn off. Problem is... we don't have anything to turn it back on with. We have nothing out here. Well, we do have though our coal from the Frostland. So we're getting 400 from that when the storm passes. As the official opposition, I'm willing to vote with you for the next vote. Whatever it is, so make it count. Okay. But we have nothing to vote on right now, so that means whatever we vote on next will be something I researched, which means it'll be something we need. Oh, man. Look at that. Stagnant materials. Nobody's even using them, I guess. I would not abuse the 40% of the vote fully. That would just be brutal. Well, then you're better than most politicians, my friend. You're better than most. Yeah, see, we have massive die-offs happening here. People are just dying left and right. Well, we're out, so we might as well delete this thing.
Evacuated outpost workers. Report for rescue duty at once.
Yeah, people are pissed. I am despised. Come on. Just get through the storm. Waning trust. Stuart, the people no longer trust you. If the situation doesn't improve, the council will demand a vote of confidence, disputing your leadership. Ah, man. How did it all go to shit? I do not know. We were doing so well. We've got to get through this storm. I don't think we're gonna.
Corners of the city. The council.
Efficient circuits. Fine, let's do it. Come on. The problem is we have to get this generator back on.
Smearing feces on the steward's portrait. Enough.
Come on. All right. Turn this back on. All right, get things heated. All right. All right, all right, all right. Get this back on. Man, we got a lot of housing. Yeah, that was pretty intense, right? That's usually how a Friday Night Frostpunk ends. But we somehow survived it. All right, We've got to find coal out here. Oh, we found more of these guys. Here lies one of the convoys that carried crucial parts for the IEC core factory's construction. Uh-oh. Some sections remain only lightly buried, but the entire convoy is scattered over a large area. Alright. Yeah, we can take 10 teams there. The tracks are still visible where a large group of wagons stopped for at least several weeks. From the tracks, our scouts estimate that many have been riding in the vehicles. The depth of the tread implies the wagons were fully loaded with heavy materials. They left nothing behind except a few unmarked graves. Oh. Damn it. A materials column. We can't do this, though. We don't have a core. Man, I would love to play this map when I wasn't doing the Depleted Cores tale. Damn, I thought we were going to have coal there. We absolutely... Oh, yes, here we go. Launch that one. We need to find a place that has coal. Oh, we need 20 teams for this one. Alright, well, we're going to another place right now.
Do not waste time on repairs. A new model is safer than a repurposed one.
Alright. We're out of workforce. There we go. Alright, so we got 330 there. Really? We can't even turn this on a little bit? See, now we really need to find some people. Can we build a factory? No, we need 400 workforce. Okay. So when this is done, we can build a factory. And that'll get us goods. That'll make people happy. We need to research a hospital. A recovery hospital. Will regularly cure a significant number of sick absentees, and then just regularly cure some. Yeah, let's do recovery hospital. Preparing a protest. Come on, you guys. We're back on track. Oh, and the temperature's about to go down. Come on. Okay.
Cold spell will soon hit us.
So what happens if I do this? Oh. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Let's do this to all of them. You know, we need to go for that one first. Way sooner. What's this?
Newcomer outsiders, be reminded
Oh.
to maintain your
Did that take more coal? Did it? Did it? Yeah, what's taking all my coal? Why no fuel? Oh no. Ugh, we are busted. The Icebloods begin protesting. Stuart, the Icebloods have decided to protest your rule. This city is changing, and for the worse. We present this list of demands, tend to them, and we will disperse, said one of their leaders. But if you refuse to change course on those, let us aim to revive the old social order. We will keep protesting until you respect their demand, further their vision of the city, force them to disperse. I mean, you can never convince them to stop. The way we just have, yeah, we have to research dedicated motherhood. We're gonna research that. Wait, why no active research institute? They took the research institute. Oh, man. Okay. Who's out here? I thought we were sending somebody out. Yeah. How much longer is that gonna take? Because are we cooked? As the kids would say, we are cooked. Well, there's a slim possibility we're not cooked. So we have no more coal. The generator's turning off. Everybody's about to freeze. Unless these guys can get here quick enough to get us some coal here. So we got, if we can survive for 6 weeks, there's a chance we're okay. But I don't know if we'll survive 6 weeks. I really don't. That decreased expedition time might come in clutch. Yeah, except these guys hate us. They're not going to do it. Yeah, look at this. When the generator turns off, the tension really rises quickly. Worry grows as generator remains off. Stuart, your refusal to turn on the generator is causing widespread concern. We've got fuel, so why is the Stuart keeping the Jenny dark? Said one concerned citizen. Does the mad fool intend to kill us all? Worry and calls for new leadership will only grow while the generator remains off. What should we do? What do you mean keep it off? I mean, can I turn it on? Sure, turn it on. I mean, it was off because we don't have any fuel.
A special infirmary queue has...
Oh, wait. Pause. Did we get there? We got there. A 25-foot vessel sits frozen, low in the ice. Its dinghy missing. No bodies on board. A brass stairwell descends to lower decks laden with coal. Not just the cargo hold, but also the bilge and some of the crew's quarters. It could be a stopover point for our expeditions. It should be easy enough to load the coal onto sledges and slide them across the ice. Yeah. Bring the coal back. Reindeer are known to live in this area. Sure, bring that back. Yeah, so they're bringing back coal. Unfortunately, it's not like... It's not a thing of coal that will keep... it's not a source of coal, it's just a stockpile of it. We need to find, like, a source of coal. Oh, here we go. Okay, launch an expedition here. But yeah, they're going to bring back some coal, so it buys us a little bit of time. So we bought ourselves some time. We should get a materials stockpile. Oh, do we have one? Oh, damn, we already have one. A heating hub. Oh, poop. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. And back. Oh boy. We are hanging on an edge here, I will say. We could really use this factory. We need 400 people. Alright, we're buying ourselves some time with this coal. Interesting the music gave out on us. Oh, you know, we haven't saved in a while. When do we save? Alright. Oh. We running out? No, we're not. What is this? The resource deposit. What is it? We got 53 weeks. I wouldn't say that's almost out. An ongoing protest. Oh. Oh, man. I forgot to research dedicated motherhood. How long is this going to take? 11 weeks. How long do we have? It's supposed to tell me. Can we do this? Yeah, we don't have enough trust. I don't want to mess with that. Why isn't it telling me? I don't think we're going to get it. We're going to miss it.
On the dangerous aspects of your job, this...
Well, then I don't want to... I don't want to research. I don't want to research it. Well, it'll make them happy. Yeah, it'll make them happy. All right. All right, where did I build those? Oh no. Your people revile you and demand you leave office and the city. You have one last chance to save yourself, however. A few kind-hearted souls have convinced the others to put your stewardship to a vote. If you win this vote, the people's trust will be restored. If you lose, your days are over. You may call it yourself at once. If not, the delegates will hold it without you when they next convene. Let's hold the vote. All right, foragers. Ooh, a salvaging factory? I'm going to do that anyway. Yeah. Hopefully you do. Now I could really use that Twitch bias on the voting. Ooh, research thermal airlocks. Yeah, I am pretty happy I wasn't able to do that. Can you imagine? I lower it and the only vote that it applied to was this one. Okay. I think we'll be okay here. So, we're going to go to the vote. Anybody else on Twitch who wants to vote, now's your chance. Going once, going twice. Here we go. Oh, if you did, all right. Trust restored. Thank you, my friend. You didn't end the stream.
The votes are in. The measure passes.
The measure passes. All right. So I've got a little bit of time. Oh man, Icebloods take over the expanded industrial district. Stewart, the Icebloods protests have spread to another district. People are openly questioning their actions, however, pointing out the city is faring well under your leadership. In fact, despite this show of force, it seems more and more people are choosing to abandon their ideals. Now, don't I have... Yeah, they took over the district that had that. So we need to build the surveillance tower. Alright, so let's build a surveillance tower. Now, what did that say? I did say I would vote yes on whatever the next vote. Oh, you did. You held true to your word. A man of your word. All right, 13 more weeks. Where's the other one that we were searching? Oh, our crew successfully excavated crucial parts originally destined for the core factory, still intact. It seems this convoy anticipated they wouldn't reach their destination. Instead, they chose to fortify their position and secure the cargo, hoping that one day someone would uncover these parts and put them to good use. We are close. Once we connect all eligible sites to our trail network, we can repair. Oh. So do we need to connect this site? Ah, I hate it when I do that. Once we connect all eligible sites to our trail network. Alright, so I'll wait till that's connected. How do you think I can do with 10 people? Yeah, sure. We'll take that. A colder season. I feel like we've lost the music. I wonder what happened. Alright, we need to turn... What is this? Waning trust. Why? I need 100 people for this watchtower. Alright, get this watchtower done, and then we're going to start dispersing these protests. Music found it so intense it couldn't continue. Yeah. Even the music was like, oh my god. Research thermal airlocks. Let's do that. Let's make sure we don't mess it up this time. Alright, we've got some... we need 30. Damn. There we go.
The council has convened with an agenda set by the delegates.
Yes, quell protests. Dedicated motherhood. Man... Percentage of active workers are decreased. I don't want this. Women who bear children will be permanently spared from other duties to be able to concentrate on raising them. Yeah, I want you guys to vote against. I can't promise that. Machinists. Oh boy. Okay. I'm playing Age of Wonders 4, and every time I'm ready to come off, I just have to do one more turn. Yeah, that's the nature of those games, right? Alright, let's see what happens in this. Oh good, you voted against. I appreciate that.
The delegates have spoken.
Thank you.
The law is tabled.
I did not want that one to pass. All right. So let's see. Okay, we've got 20. All right, what did we find? These people have managed to place their camp in a crevice safe from the freezing wind. Hunters and gatherers, some travel for days looking for game before returning to feed their families. They have a small shrine. We don't know to whom these people are praying, but they seem to be praying we will take them to Hamcuts and Hove Albion. Yeah, sure, take them in. A temporary camp lies abandoned next to a pair of wagons full of coal. Brushing away a thin layer of snow, our scouts discovered several bodies, their blood frozen around bullet and axe wounds. Jesus. The scouts also found tracks of a coal-powered sledge departing with other wagons. The scouts assumed the coal was too heavy for our victors to take with them. We should take the wagons and the camp materials soon in case the raiders return. Oh, look at that. Okay. Good, we found some good stuff. Yes. This place might be a jackpot. Alright, we're dispersing this protest. Quell those protests. Alright, so now, yeah, we are having major workforce problems. Oh. Where are we getting all these materials? Whoa.
Do not try to avoid the surveillance watchtowers. That's the behavior of those with something to hide.
Okay. Finally, we're in the positive for goods. Look at us. Now, we still don't have a reliable source of coal, but we're actually doing okay. Anything else here? Oh, yeah. Freezing. We need a heating hub out there. And why can't I... Why do I always hit that button? Jesus. Alright. Yeah, let's get a heating hub right
A new
here.
territory has been charted.
Alright. We just got something new. Alright, what do we got? These people have managed to place their camp. Didn't I already do this? Oh, I did it. Yeah. Take them in. A vast ice cave adorned with translucent icicles that refract sunlight. The mesmerizing kaleidoscope effect it creates is reminiscent of stained glass windows. Oh. Ham-cooked heights, yeah. I don't know, somehow we're still alive in this run. I don't know how, but we are. Searching area, okay. Well, let's research it. Oh, did we never connected that? Of course we used up all our teams right now. How about we not... Yeah, cancel the expedition. No, connect this guy. Right? Because we... Oh. An avalanche buried this convoy deep beneath the snow, crushing most of the supplies beyond use. While we couldn't recover anything for the core factory, some packaging and preserved rations might still be of use. Ooh, yeah. Take all that food. Hey, Sloth Boy. Hi, Cuts. Happy to finally watch your streams on time. Yeah, good to see you. It's been some time. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you here. We are... I would say we're on the verge of failing another Friday Night Frostpunk. But man, I mean, we've been on the verge of failing for a couple hours now, and I don't know. Dare I say maybe we're okay? Yeah, Twitch chat literally saved me because there was a vote of confidence, and we were 3 votes shy, and it was only because of the Twitch chat vote thing that saved me. I'm happy to finally Frostpunk. Yeah, happy finally Frostpunk console has release date September 18th. They finally are going to do it. We were supposed to have it by now, but hey, whatever. As long as it happens, right? Oh, we were supposed to build a salvaging factory. We'd better do that sooner rather than later. Okay, we need to get more housing. We can cut back a little bit on the materials. There we go. Yeah, rejoice.
Warn. Report all leaks and damages to the nearest maintenance office.
Now, this core facility thing, like, how many more do we need? Find enough core factory parts. So we found 1, so I think this is the second. So Yeah, we need to find more. Yeah, now send some people out that way. Sure, people in oil. Send them out there. Alright, trust restored. Yesterday a new episode of South Park came out. Oh. Is it like the season premiere? Man, I haven't seen a new episode of South Park in a long time. I've seen some reruns every now and then, but I haven't seen anything new in a while.
Have surveyed new areas.
All right, what do we find? The remains of an exploration automation sit in a small crevice. The machine is wrecked beyond repair, but its mechanical sextant and theodolites remain fused with a functioning core. We can either salvage the core or take the whole mechanism back to Hamcut's Heights and Hove Albion to be disassembled and studied. If we can replicate similar machines, they would be invaluable to training our scouts. Wait, what? Oh. I thought we'd actually get a core. 500 prefabs. Ugh. Yeah, fine. We'll take the new. A large track transport hangs nearly vertical in a crevice. Its crew froze trying to free it, their tools still in their hands. It seems the machine's core is missing, but its cargo of coal remains untouched, and the steel chassis of the transport itself will be useful salvage. Oh, we'll come back later. Okay. Yes, where they replaced Saddam Hussein as Trump. Oh, I saw a headline about that. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be Satan and Saddam Hussein, and I saw the headline that now it's Trump. Yeah. Going to try to cancel them now. It's part of the same network that Stephen Colbert is, so, you know. That would be something if that's how South Park ends. We thought the Stewart's guard dogs... and I say that totally pissed off about that, by the way. I don't know if that came across. We thought the Stewart's guard dogs wouldn't dare, not with the children in our midst. We underestimated how eager dogs are to please their master. Zoe threw herself at them, trying to buy time for the kids to bolt. They beat her again and again. She'll make it, but the children are a mess. Why did they hurt Zoe? They keep crying. What am I supposed to tell them, Stuart? Curse you. Sorry. I certainly didn't mean to. Well, everyone. Oh, hold on. Jack named the town. Oh, I see that message. Ham-cooked Heights. It didn't alert me to what that was supposed to really be. There we go. Let me redeem that for you. Ham-cooked Heights. You are the first one, my friend, to redeem that. Well played. Well played. There we go. Let's see here. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to stay on top of people redeeming stuff. This part of the problem is no one ever does, but maybe no one ever does because I never see it. All right, so well, we are about to have the generator turn off. Disease weakens our workforce. Stuart, the poor conditions in our city take their toll on our people. Disease spreads. Some are so sick they are unable to work. If this continues, it will endanger our ability to sustain the city, as our workforce will be decimated. We must act. Okay, I'm gonna go eat breakfast. Bye. Oh, okay. Good to see us. Good to see you, Sloth Boy. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good breakfast, and hopefully, I'll see you soon. Oh man, and the generator's off. I don't think we're gonna. I don't think we're gonna find anything else. Look at that. We need 25 Frostland teams. What are they all doing? Yeah. So what if temporarily we turn this one off? We still don't have enough. Damn. Oh, yes. Bring that back to us. Well, I think we're at our stopping point for the night. But I think we're actually, let's save this. We actually can continue this next week. I think we're not in such a bad spot that we can't continue it. I think for the first time in I don't know how long in Friday Night Frostpunk, we're going to continue a stream next week. Wow, and the music's back. The music was like, hey, we're ready to go. Thank you. Yeah, cool stream, right? We actually did okay in this one. We survived till the end of the stream. That's all you can hope for sometimes. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, we basically won with the Twitch chat vote. Seriously, the stream probably would have ended a while ago if it wasn't for that. Thank God for that. All right, so that'll be it for tonight. We'll have another Friday Night Frostpunk next week, where we'll actually continue this stream. Let's see. So the next time I'm on will be Monday. Monday late morning for me. But you can check my Twitch and YouTube, and it'll give you your time. But we'll be continuing some Victoria 3. Continuing the Morocco run for our double Victoria 3 session on Monday. So, as always, thank you, Jack, for hanging out tonight. Anybody who hasn't joined the Discord yet, the link to the brand new Discord server is pinned to the chat on both platforms. Thank you to our friend Jack for making it. It looks awesome. So please sign up for that. Other than that, thank you for watching. Have a good night. And as always, be awesome. I'll see you next time.